A school community comes together to help a local teenager achieve his dream of walking at graduation. It is a moment that has gone viral online. Carson Covey has cerebral palsy, but that only empowered him to walk across the stage at Red Rocks. Many people, including Carson's therapist, put in their own time and money and support to ensure he achieved his amazing goal. Our Dylan Thomas joins us live from Littleton tonight. And Dylan, a lot of work went into that 50-foot life-changing walk to get his diploma.
Especially when you realize that Carson Covey had not walked on his own in his entire life until recently. But he wanted to prove that cerebral palsy wouldn't stop him from doing whatever he put his mind to. So after years of surgery and physical therapy, he took the stage to accept his diploma, putting a smile on his friends' faces. For nearly his entire life, Carson Covey's cerebral palsy has restricted him to a wheelchair or bed. But that never stopped him from being just like his classmates.
That he wanted to be part of the football team.
For years, Carson served as the team manager at Chatfield High, leading Brett McGatlin's team to the field every Friday. Which is why it came as no shock when Carson shared his most ambitious goal of his life.
My goal was to walk across the stage at graduation, because I think I can do anything when I set my mind to it.
It was then that he met physical therapist Hank Schwartz.
He was he's non-ambulatory at that time.
For 2 years, Carson worked out to build muscles he had never used before.
We had to work on everything.
After thousands of hours of physical therapy, last year, Carson did something he had never done on his own before.
First day Carson been able to walk.
Carson's first steps and hard work inspired those closest to him.
He's putting in hundreds of hours of time for him to only walk 50 feet.
And then, last Thursday, that moment arrived.
Carson Sylvan Covey.
The feel of anticipation quickly turned into amazing.
With the help of a customized walker,
All the energy that was used to get him across the stage, he did all of it himself.
Carson did exactly what he said he was going to.
And he used every muscle in his body to make it happen.
Parents, teachers, and classmates stood in awe.
Not a dry eye in the place.
He spent 18 years of his life getting ready for this moment. It's hard not to tear up.
Standing on his own, Carson accepted his diploma. At his graduation party, he said the thousands of hours of work for a 1.5-minute walk were all worth it. He hopes his hard work will encourage everyone else to follow their dreams, no matter how big they are.
If you want a goal, work at that goal. It may take you 15 years. At some point, you will do it.
Now, for years, Covey has served as an unofficial assistant coach on the football team. Today, the head coach tells me he hopes Covey will join them next year as an official assistant coach on that football team. Reporting live in Littleton, Dylan Thomas, covering Colorado First.
That is a beautiful story. Thank you, Dylan, for that tonight. People in